What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how you can get free any 98 overall free AKA in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. We're going to be talking about some free MUT coins, a lot of different ways to kind of work out what's going on within the game. I've been getting a lot of questions about, okay, gee, I can't utilize my tokens. I don't know what's going on with my tokens. You know, should I get the free 98 KIRK Cousins? We're going to go over that, but remember, it's all based on your team. Don't worry about what I'm doing or what you see other content creators do. How do you play the game? That's what you have to focus in on. So just like we all thought together, EA Sports went back, they looked at their numbers, and they saw that it was wrong. So last week, when I told you guys that they would give you guys an additional couple tokens, we were correct. All right, even though it showed that we were maxed out, they probably caught the error and fixed it. I can tell you this is more than likely going to be the last drop, because the Ring of Honor players are dropping this Thursday. There's no other room for AKA Cruz. So that's why I'm pointing out, you know, we're going to talk about the KIRK Cousins for free. We're going to talk about, you know, the Cam Jordan. Do I think you guys should take those free players? It's up to you guys. You can see right there, you're going to get some free MUT coins for the last segment, but this is it. Okay, so once you do these final, you know, whatever this is, the final couple challenges, which are, you know, they're very simplistic. You got the Cam Jordan and you got the KIRK Cousins here. Once you do all of that, you're absolutely done. It's over. And then now we have to move on to Ring of Honor. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it real quick. Let's take a look at what's happening. After you get all that stuff done, you should be able to successfully enter the tokens into the set. For those of you guys that don't understand what's going on, you're going to go to the set section right here. You're going to go over to program. All right, you're going to go over to AKA Cruz, and the tokens are towards the bottom. Over here, you can see where it says AKA Cruz Champion Token Set. You can utilize all the tokens that you've received throughout the entire promo, and you can get any of the 98s for free. Any of them. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now, I've also received the question, gee, what if I don't want a 98? It doesn't matter if you want a 98 or not, bro. Do not take a 96. Do not take a 97. Do not take any of these. Remember, it tells you on the pack that it's any Cruz champion. So any of these cards are going to be available. Please, only take 98s. Even if you take an Eli Manning or Peyton, I don't care what you do. Just do not take a 97 or 96, even if it's for your theme team, because everything is going to become outdated very, very soon, and I don't want you to have to go through that. Now, let's take a look at KIRK Cousins. I'm going to show you guys a few things and why I don't like these cards, starting with KIRK Cousins. Simply put, right, there's not a lot of leeway to utilize the abilities that you're going to need. And let me explain to you guys what happens, right? The AKA Cruz, these things start on and then they go off. For those of you guys that are just getting into MUT, I want to make sure all of my veterans bear with me. This is not true like the Combine or lighted up tokens where it stays on all game. It starts on and then it goes away. So if you don't give him other abilities to be able to throw accurate passes, you are going to throw Stevies. I want to be very, very clear with you about that. Now, when you take a look at his attributes, right? 89 speed, he has a 92 excel. Can you roll out with him? Yes. All right, for those people that are trying to roll out, you're going to run that O. Yes, you can do that. All right, now, I showed you guys this right here, right? So, you know, you guys understand that. You also get the AKA Pass Lead Elite, AKA Cruz. That is a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. That's all. Fearless, you don't need Fearless. I'm not going to talk about it because you can be about to sack somebody and be directly inside of his body and he'll throw a deadly accurate pass. So we're not even going to get into that. Now, let's look at his abilities, right? He gets the 0 AP Roaming Deadeye. He gets 0 AP Gunslinger. The problem is, after you get these two, you got to pay 3 for Hot Route Master. So that's one option, or you have to utilize cards that have the abilities already on them. For me, Hot Route Master is something that's just needed. Depending on how everyone plays the game, there's always going to be different type of defenses that you're faced with. You want to make sure that you have Hot Route Master, so you can send anybody on any route. That right there makes it 3 just to start right off the bat. Because he gets the Gunslinger and he gets the Roaming, but then that's 3, and then obviously everybody that plays the game knows you need gift wrapped. So that's 4 AP for him, and he's not going to be everything that you need because he doesn't have the speed. Unless, like I said, wait a minute. If you guys are pocket passers, you might be able to get away with KIRK Cousins. If you guys are pocket passers. But like I said, the game for me is rollout. So that's why I'm dealing with AR-15, because he's 99 speed with the Combine 25 of 25, and I'm good to go with that. But again, I roll out, so it's different. If you're not rolling out every play and just doing whatever you want, he may actually work for you. But again, if it's something that you don't, usually run, you don't have to take this card for free. You don't got to get him for free. You can do whatever you want. Now, as far as Cam Jordan goes, okay, I don't care about the Saints. I think the Saints are a terrible football team, but that has nothing to do with it. All right, let's take a look at his abilities. All right. He gets the Unstoppable Force, aka Cruise. It starts on for 6 plays. He gets the Colossus. It starts on for 6 downs. He gets Relentless. This is what I want you guys to understand. You're better off just buying Aaron Donald. You're better off just buying Aaron Donald, putting him in the position or whatever. He gets Relentless for free, all that stuff. This card, because of the fact that they don't get it as set abilities, you only have 3 X Factor segments to use. So you're not going to waste it on certain, like why would you waste it on this dude? Now, he does get no outsiders for 0, which is a W, okay? Enforcer Supreme, this is a very difficult... Okay, let me just try to break this down, right? It doesn't work. So, like, I don't know how else to actually, explain what's going... Like, it just does not work. So, people are going to break this, including the Bo that gets the, whatever he gets, the Angry Runs. It's very, very hit or miss. And what might happen to you is you'll get one of these successfully, and then you'll be like, yo, I'm good. And then the guy will be right back out the next play. No stamina loss, standing upright, ready to go. That's a problem for me. And I've tried Enforcer Supreme on safeties. I've tried it on linebackers. Dude, you'll knock somebody's block off, and then they'll be right back in the next play. As a matter of fact, a lot of the bums actually hurry up offense after you blast them, and nothing really happens. So I just want to make sure everybody's clear about this. This is very, very important. If you choose this player for free, he's going to be outdated very quickly. And again, these are decent, but remember, no outsiders. I would rather have Tackler Supreme or Secure Tackler as my other 0 AP ability, because that's the only way you can really contain angry runs. If you don't have those abilities, you cannot contain people that run angry runs. So, this is what makes it bad. If he did get Secure Tackler for 0, I would say, okay, go ahead, grab him for free, whatever. 94 speed is not too bad. But remember, like I told you guys before, Ring of Honor is coming. So I don't want you guys to be, focused in on the past. If you do have one of these AKA players, and this is another way. If you bought Peyton Manning, right, for whatever reason, you can see their prices went back down. If you bought Peyton Manning, if you bought Kelsey, this guy's are limited, so don't worry about him. If you bought, St. Brown, the Sun God, Eli Manning, anybody that's a regular set card, get rid of them, complete the champion set, and move on. Okay? That's the best advice I can give you. It's a ton of coins waiting for you right now. But remember, because people know that Ring of Honor is dropping, these prices will continue to come down. So if you have any of the players, go into your lineup right now. Okay, we're going to go over into the items, and we're going to check. And I'm going to give you guys an example of how you can do this really quickly. All right, you're going to go to Program in your binder. You're going to go to AKA Cruise, and you're going to see, who do you have? If any of this guy's a limited, just remember Megatron is a limited. If you have any other player that you purchased for whatever reason, it doesn't matter what the reason is, but you purchased them, get rid of them as a champion, the 98s, whatever, and then you go ahead, and if you want to get them back, you get them back, whatever, or you just get the coins. That's the best way to move right now. Other than that, if you're looking to just upgrade your team, which I get a lot of you guys are like, yo, G, what's the best player? Again, my advice to you is the best player that's available is the best fit for your squad, but minimum 98. So that at least you're up there with the times. Like right now for me, if I were going to take a card, right, I would have to take Cam Jordan. The problem with this though, him not getting Secure Tackler, it opens up more of a problem because you can't hit stick a dude with angry runs, even if you have Enforcer Supreme, but you can sure Secure Tackle him with Secure Tackler. So that's an L for me. Kirk Cousins wouldn't work because dude, like, what is he doing? Like, he doesn't have the run and gun X Factor on after a certain amount of plays all game. I can't do nothing with this guy. What am I doing with Kelsey? So I'm in a very tough spot because I don't know who to take for my free 98, but it may not be that same way for you. So I want you guys to focus in, lock in, and choose one of these players, any of these free 98s. But do not take anything lower unless, for whatever reason, it makes sense for your team for you to actually turn it into coins. Other than that, as far as completing these sets, it's the same usual situation where you got to go through, you got to make the 95s. As far as his goes, one of the other things that you can do if you wanted to, make something auctionable, you can go ahead and make the heroes right here. and it takes 6 for B&D, but don't use the B&D, obviously. You would have to go right here, and you can make one of the heroes, which is a 95. That'll take away the purchase price for that, and then you have to put together the other, crew players like this over here, where it's like any 91. And to make the 91s, obviously, you would use the lower level cards a little bit lower down here, and you would make them that way. I just want to make sure that you guys totally understand, though. Be very, very careful with doing anything as far as any set goes for AKA right now, because the program is dead now. All right, it's going to be about Ring of Honor in a couple days. So unless you specifically have an AKA crew player that you're going to be swapping for your free AKA, it really doesn't matter at this point. All right, so go ahead out there, make your coins. If you want to make the set, however you want to do it. As far as what's going on in the store, I didn't really see anything really good. And, I will be checking out Al Bundy a little bit later. I know you guys want to see how he plays at middle linebacker. Let me know, type 1 in the chat if you're ready for Al Bundy. Chat, bro, also type 2 if you used to watch Married with Children. When I was real young, I used to watch it. It was hilarious. So it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Go out there, get your free players. Hit me up. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a blessed day. Until next time. One love, y'all.